animals that have real-life superpowers? Welcome back to Shelby on Safari, the place where I, a wild animal biologist and lover of pop culture, often combine my two passions into one. To celebrate World Giraffe Day, we are going to explore the 3 real-life superpowers of the giraffe that make them stand out, quite literally, amongst the super-powered animals of our world. So you ready? Join the safari and let's get started. The first superpower of the giraffe is their heart. And no, I'm not referring to their moral character or code of ethics, which I'm sure there are plenty of good-hearted giraffes out there. But I'm referring to their heart, their anatomical feature that weighs, get this, 11 kilograms. Whew, that is a heavy heart. And their heart has 2 halves. The right half, or the right ventricle of the heart, pumps blood to the lungs. The left side of the heart, well, it has a lot more work to do. The left ventricle pumps blood to the rest of the body, and this includes the brain. Getting blood to the brain is no small feat. As we can see, it's quite a ways up, and involves literally defying gravity, amongst many other things. A lot of force is required to do this, and as such, giraffes actually have twice the blood pressure of us humans. Now you might think, okay, to get that much force, and the heart is a muscle, surely then their heart must be bigger then, right? Well, actually, scientists used to think this as well. But then they discovered there's actually not that much room in their body cavity for space for a larger heart. Therefore, the left ventricle, the left side of the heart, is actually bulked up. It has thicker, more muscled walls, and a small chamber radius that gives each heartbeat enough power to push blood around the body. Now, there are some tricky aspects to having this super-powered heart. It's not all straightforward. In fact, it's actually quite altered, as the giraffe's heart actually has an altered electrical rhythm to allow for more time for the left ventricle to fill with blood between each heartbeat. They also have a slightly higher heart rate compared to animals of a similar size. Take, for example, the elephant. They only have about 30 beats per minute, whereas the giraffe, their average resting heart rate is anywhere from 40 to 90 beats per minute, which is not too far actually from us humans, for anywhere between 60 to 100 beats per minute is the typical average resting rate. And it turns out we humans could learn quite a bit from the giraffe with regards to their superpowered heart. Studies have shown that giraffes actually have 5 gene mutations relating to fibrosis that, if we research further, could possibly help us humans out. But even more interesting would be to see how they handle high blood pressure along with pregnancy. For in humans, high blood pressure during pregnancy can lead to severe complications. And that's not the only superpower giraffes have. For their second superpower, we're gonna go up their long neck to the top of their head. So yes, giraffes have the same amount of neck vertebrae as we do, except their 7 cervical vertebrae are about 25 centimeters in length each. And as we saw with the heart, getting blood around the giraffe is a little bit complicated. But then what happens when the giraffe lowers its head to drink? Surely then there would be a rush of blood to the head. Enter in the rete mirabelli. This is a complex regulation system that prevents excess blood flow to the brain when the giraffe lowers its head to drink. Rete mirabelli is Latin for wonderful neck, and it's this network of carotid arteries that enable them to withstand the surges of blood that happen when its head is lowered and raised, allowing their blood pressure to the brain to remain constant. And now that's not the only cool thing about their head. They also have a modified atlas axis joint that allows their head to extend vertically, and combine that with their 45 centimeter long tongue, allows them to reach even more voltage. Now for the third final superpower of the giraffe for World Giraffe Day, we're going all the way back down to their legs. So giraffes are quite heavy, and looking at them you think, ooh, they have big skinny legs. So how do they support all this weight? Well, a study found that giraffes can support their body weight while not having to engage many of their muscles. This in turn helps reduce fatigue. In particular, they found a supportive ligament called the suspensory ligament was quite active in this process and is protected in a rather deep groove in the lower legs of the giraffe. Now going back to blood, the blood vessels in the lower legs are under immense pressure. So to help ensure that the pressure doesn't force blood out through the capillary walls, they have a very tight sheath of dense connective tissue over their lower limbs, which maintains a high extravascular pressure. Just a fancy way of saying almost that they're wearing support stockings, but they're built in. Or like a pilot's G-suit, which makes it even all that more amazing that their superpowers are from within. Quite literally in the case of the giraffe. For more information on the giraffe and World Giraffe Day, be sure to check out the links in the description below. Give this video a thumbs up if you too love giraffes. And to keep your adventure going, why not check out a little bit more on the giraffe and how it's similar to the Pokemon Giraffe Rig, which you can check out right here. Go and click it, I'll see you over there. Thanks so much for watching, bye!